Hey, what's up YouTube? Dr. AJ here, and for today's video, we will be reacting to episode 10, season 1 of my favorite anime, Haikyuu. So without further ado, onegai shimasu! If you're new to my channel, my name is Dr. AJ, and I'm a licensed medical doctor as well as a professional beach volleyball player. But I'm also a retired indoor player. In fact, I was formerly the team captain of the national indoor team here in the Philippines. But I'm now retired from indoor and focusing mainly on beach volleyball. But that doesn't mean I don't enjoy Haikyuu, and I've been a fan since it started way back before, since the manga. And for this episode, we will be reacting or analyzing season 1 episode 10. So I've seen this number of times before, but I haven't made an analysis or a react video about it. So just a disclaimer that it won't be the first time reaction. I'm saving some of that for the current season 4. But in last episode, Azumane finally embracing again the role of an ace, and no matter how much I've seen episodes of these seasons, the earlier seasons of Haikyuu, there are still episodes that really tugs to my emotions, and I'm pretty sure that as we go through the earlier seasons, season 1 to season 3, there will be like episodes where I wouldn't be able to contain my emotions even if I know what's happening already. So just watch out for that. So I don't remember what happened in episode 10, so without further ado, let's get back right into it. Nice cover. Pretty emotional for a tune-up game. Suga! Moikai! Triple block. Just blasting it with power. Yes, go Suga. First few seconds, and I'm hyped. Well, I just miss that feeling now that I'm focusing on beach, that regardless of how many hands or blockers are right in front of you, even if it's a triple block, even because my tendency is to use power. I'm a very power-oriented player, so I like swinging hard, and it just has it's a big relief if you have 5 other guys covering you when you're attacking. But in beach, it's just one person who's covering you, so you have to be really crafty, or not necessarily crafty. You have to know your strength when you're playing beach volleyball, and the more you master your strength, the easier it is for you and your partner to be able to make an offensive option with pretty much overpowering the defense of the other. So of course, covering is still a vital component of beach volleyball after you set your partner. But due to lack of people, of course, you have to stick with your guns, the ones who are strong. It's already starstruck. So I feel like I'm Suga. Oh no, Azumane. I have heightened power. I'm proud of that. As much as I want to see you to show you me bopping to the opening scene. Of course, it's kind of tricky, but yeah, all the OSTs of Haikyuu, I'm very much always pumped up. My favorite is Phoenix. My favorite is Phoenix.
エースの命をつなぐんだ。全然ジャンプできてないじゃないですか。1ヶ月もサボるから。すみません。厳しいな西野や。
Harsh but true.
大さん。でもベテランの町内会組に加えて朝日も復活ってなるといよいよ俺たちが厳しいぞ。
Now, all the more that the defense of Daichi is needed. Don't interrupt your senpai!
いやーすごい。西野君のレシーブもブロックされたボールが拾えるなら怖いものなしですね。
何言ってんだ。あんなもん毎回拾えるわけねえだろ。100キロかそれ以上のスピードのボールがほんの 2,3 メートルの至近距離から落ちてくるんだ。そんなもん全部拾えるわけねえ。ただブロックされたらそこでおしまいってわけじゃないと。
It's just the reassurance that someone has your back, regardless. Of course, yeah, not everyone is going to be able to cover your attacks, especially if you're going full force and it's a solid block. But knowing that someone has your back is a big assurance.
こっちのセッターは確か1年か。さあ、こっから誰を使う。
Hey coach! That's what you're missing out on.
どんな高いブロックもかわせます。大げさなこと言ってるわけじゃなかったんだな。すげえじゃねえか翔よ。なんだうっかり見入っちゃったぞ。
サイン出してるわけでもなかったし、声もかけてないのに。
So, just instinct. Ultra instinct.
今なんでそこに飛んでた？チンチクリン。
どこにいてもトスが来るからです。
明らかに今チンチクリンはトスを見ずに飛んでいた。この1年セッターはチンチクリンの動きに完全に合わせたのか。それにトスが来るからってなんで言い切れるんだ。それだけで全くトスを見ないでフルスイングできるか普通。なんだお前ら変人か。
変人なんで知るか。
試合前のやり取りで何のことか分かんなかったが、
圧倒的な実力の影山の影に隠れて安心してたんだ。
あの1年
I feel for Suga.
天才ってやつなんだろう。それと比べられたら凡人はたまったもんじゃない。
Such a gifted guy. Some guys are just really gifted.
1ヶ月ぶりでもタイミングバッチリだな、チキショウめ。田中喜びすぎ。
トスとスパイクの一瞬の呼吸。そりゃたくさんの練習と積み重ねた時間があるからできること。
You know, regardless if you're God's gift to volleyball, you're extremely gifted with best genes and stuff. There's a saying that hard work beats talent. So I think it applies here, especially for indoor. Well, more importantly for beach, where there's just the two of you. Building that connection takes time. It takes time, regardless if you're the best or you have very good build, physicality, and coordination. It wouldn't be as effective unless you're training for quite some time with building the connection with or your partner.
あの信頼関係は一朝一夕で築けるもんじゃない。
Cannot be built in a day.
1年セッターにあるのが圧倒的才能だとしたら、こっちは積み重ねた信頼と安定。おらい！いいじゃねえか、今のカラスの。もっと早く言えよ。
Coach is fired up.
何回も言いましたよ、僕。
Ooh,
それにしても
combination play.
あのチンチクリンがミドルブロッカーとはね。速攻は確かにすごいけどブロックはどうだ。
なんか見てる。
We're gonna go and block the ace.
憧れのエースと対決なんですね。
あ
ひなたくんはね、小さな巨人と呼ばれてたエースに憧れてこのカラスノに来たらしいんですよ。
へえ、あいつにか。
だからエースになるって言っていつも頑張ってるんですよ。そんなひなたくんがカラスノの現エースと直接対決ってわけです。
はあ、面白いじゃんか。社会人対中学生みたいだけどな。
So what's that signal? Go straight, which is a down the line attack.
今エースをマークしてる。カラスノのエースと
And Shoyo is fixated on him. Okay. Gonna go for the ace.
あっという間に目の前に。
Ooh, nice touch, Hinata.
すごく飛ぶのは分かってたけど、目の前に来ると本当にすごいな。一体どのくらい飛んでるんだあれ。すごい。
It's a blow to the ego when you get blocked by a shorter guy, but so many guys here are short but very explosive. They can even match my height at times on the net, so I'm not too bothered by that anymore. I treat every blocker as a serious threat all the time, especially here for beach volleyball. So every blocker, regardless of our height difference, is a serious threat. So it's a challenge for me to know how my strengths match up to their limitations or weaknesses.
1ヶ月ぶりのはずなのに。お前、ブロックの時手の出し方が悪い。止めるつもりならこうだ。聞いてんのか。こうだ。次も頼むぞ。
So is Kageyama telling Hinata not to press too front? Meaning press? Because it compromises the height?
巨人は何回でも飛んでた。あの時はよくわかんなかったけど、きっとあれが仲間からの信頼というやつだったんだ。この人なら決めてくれるとチームのみんなが思ってたから、みんながあの小さなエースに繋いだんだ。そんできっと
Yeah, there's an ace in the team, but the ace is only as good as the chemistry of the whole team itself.
なんだよ。別に。あんな風な身長とかパワーがあったら俺も。いやいや。
No,
小さな巨人は小さいけど。
you're special your own way, Shoyo. You don't have to be like somebody else. It is, you know, like it is. I've had those moments. Like, I know I'm not the best or highest jumper. I know I'm tall. I have power and physical, but sometimes I wish that I had the explosiveness and the jumping ability of some opponents or even teammates here, and sometimes it gives you a little bit of insecurity. But yeah, as I'm being coached now by Coach Mark Burek, who is a professional EVP player in the US, and he's just saying that stick to my strengths. I have my own identity. If I stick to my strengths and master it, then go along. Headshot! Assassinate.
ひなた。生きて大丈夫か。どう考えてもボケっとしてたこいつが悪いでしょ。
落ち着けよ、先生。
Okay, so head trauma protocol. Make sure that Hinata doesn't fall asleep.
慣れるなよ。
The headshot wouldn't kill him, but Kageyama will.
何ボケっとしてた試合中に。
やべえ、影山が怒鳴らない。マジ怒りだ。後頭部にサーブぶつけた時の感じだ。
Oh no.
俺は知ってるぞ。エ
The
ー
ace
スはかっこ
is
いいけど
impressive.
自分の一番の武器はおとりなんて地味でかっこ悪い。自分に東根さんみたいなタッパとパワーがあればエースになれる。
Exactly. Where's the line?
そんなこと思ってない。かもないけど。
エースがいるって分かってから興味とか憧れの他に嫉妬してただろ。
Understandable at that age.
試合中に余計なこと考えてんじゃねえよ。
Kageyama always has
何が悪いんだ。
the best
もともとでっかいお前になんか
insights.
絶対わかんない。
It's just the manner of delivery.
おい。
Oh,
すみません。この試合が終わる。
time out.
僕が責任を持って締めますので。俺のせいで中断させたのに影山に怒鳴ってしまった。無理ってすみません。
先生、すみません。ありがとうございます。
タケちゃんかっこいい。
よし。
That's bitching.
じゃあ続き始めよう。
Huh. Never expected that in the subtitles.
よっしゃー来いや
高校生チームは今攻撃力が一
So
番
it's a full rotation. So Daichi is in front.
ちびっこの速攻には気ぃつけない
Is
はい
Chikishima front also?
次、こい
Oh,
つにトスを
okay, so it's Hinata.
全力でブロックしてくださ
Hinata
い。
is in front.
次、こいつにトスをあげるんで。
So
全力で
is he
ブロックして
calling a
ください。
bluff or is he actually serious?
挑発か
はい、挑発です。舐めた真似してすみません。
なんだお前面白いなよっしゃ挑発乗っとるぜ
あざっす。
It's a challenge.
速攻はあくまで予測不能だから有効なんであって手の内さらしてブロックと真っ向勝負ってなったらチンチクリンに勝ち目ねえだろ。
そうですね。真っ向勝負になったらそうかもしれないですね。
何なんだよクソ影山。わざわざ次の攻撃を教えてどうすんだよ。あんなでっかいブロック俺じゃ打ち抜けないのに。
今のお前はただのちょっとジャンプ力があって素早いだけの下手くそだ。
What's with these
大会のエース
captions?
になんかなれね
おい
え。でも俺がいれば
These
お前は
captions
最
are
強だ。
like, I don't see Japanese people saying that.
すげえ威力があって
The actual
スパイクロック
meaning.
だって打ち抜ける。
いやでも毎回じゃないし
動揺しすぎっす。じゃあお前はどうだ。俺がトスを上げた時お前はブロックに捕まったことがあるか。
Well, he has a point. Like, you're making these crazy attacks, and blockers aren't touching
で
it.
かい。
かわせ。それ以外にできることあんのかボケ。
打ち抜けないなら
Make a way for yourself. What?
止められるのは嫌だ。
So going for a fake.
目の前にブロックがいたら俺に勝ち目なんかない。エースみたいな戦い方ができない。でも
You're fast. You're lightning fast. And you have the best setter.
お前は最強だ。
Greatest decoy. Yes. Ah.
お前はエースじゃないけどそのスピードとバネと俺のトスがあればどんなブロックとだって勝負できる。
Yeah, he's an ace in his own way.
でもお前がかわして決めた1点も同じ1点だ。エースって冠がついてなくてもお 前は誰よりもたくさんの得点を
Kageyama
叩
is
き出した
incredibly mature in this episode.
敵はお前をマークして他のスパイカーはお前の鳥のおかげで自由になる。エースもだね。
おうおうおう、そうだぞ。お前のおとりがあるのとないのとじゃ俺たちの決定率が全然違うんだぞ。
それでもお前は今の自分の役割がかっこ悪いと思うのか。
Giving me back a lot of flashbacks because I've always been a middle for indoor, like throughout my collegiate career and my initial time in professional. But there was a point that I was very much envious of the glory that the aces get. That I wanted a piece of that pie. So I wanted to convert to the wings from the middle. Either go to the left wing or the opposite. Didn't really work out that well for me. But there was a time I fell out of love of the position of a middle because it's tiring. It's tiring to jump all the time. Even and not being set. And there are rallies where you keep jumping and jumping and jumping either for attacking or blocking and you never even touch the ball once. It's kind of disheartening. But when I played my last season of indoor, I fully embraced the middle position and I wouldn't play any other position if I'm gonna be playing some pickup indoor games if my knees would allow me. But it was just later in my career when I became more mature and find more satisfaction in drawing the blockers and paving the way for our ace and not necessarily being the one who rushed the ball. So I feel it. I feel this episode.
思わない。
あ
思わない。
よし。今の一発すごかった。
Validation.
練習中断させてすみませんでした。
すみませんでした。
試合の続き
お願いします。
おっしゃ
お願いします
一気に追い上げるぞ。先生、あの二人
日向君と影山君ですか？
同じ中学出身か、それとも小学校から一緒とか。
いやいや、彼らはこの前会ったばかりですよ。最初は馬が合わずに大変だったみたいで。
Well,
向井君？
it's still gonna be messy from here on, but at least they're on the same team.
なかなかやるな高校生。おっさんも本気出しちゃうんだぜ。
Ooh.
ジャンプフローター。ひなた。
よっしゃ。
Ha. It's a dead ball float serve.
大人げね
Like the ball just literally loses steam mid-air.
ジャンプフローターサーブだ。無回転で打つことでボールの軌道がブレるんだ。急に曲がったり落ちたりな。
魔球みたいですね。かっこいい。
Yamaguchi.
あ、すみません。
He's one of my favorite characters, Yamaguchi. I like the underdog. I always feel for the underdog. Ooh. Really now?
これで4点目。
For ace in your face.
とにもかくにもレシーブだな。特に1、2年。
一気にいただきます。
Use your hands. Use your hands. Okay.
今度は逃がさねえぜちびっこ。捕らえた。
Ooh. That's the decoy. Open block for Tanaka. Ooh, nice dive.
ナイスにしな。
No.
すごい。あずき。
Smash it.
くっそー、すまんひなた。完
Oldies win.
けどすげえぜ。見事に全員お前に釣られてたぞ。逆に悔しいくらいだ。次も頼むぜ。
いやー、よくわかんないけど青春だったな。トスを呼んでくれエースとかね。青春いいね。
Exactly how I feel. We get to revisit in university and have a tune-up match against the younger ones.
すいません。
I wish I can do that again soon.
バラバラな感じだけど、
Although
ちゃんとまとまったら
I would really have to prep my knees for that because indoor and my knees don't agree well anymore. Yeah.
とにかくレシーブだ。それができなきゃ始まんねえ。明日からみっちりやるからな。
So the team is complete at this point.
ストレッチ
Right?
触んなよ。
So they have a coach, they have a libero, they have the ace back.
そんなにレシーブひどかったですかね。ため息が出るほどに。
いや、それは置いといてだな。自分がプレイヤーとして選ばれる側にいた頃は考えもしなかったが。
Well, the seniors were able to make 4 straight points. So they won't be able to set up the decoy if they don't have a perfect pass.
俺はエースじゃないけどエースの前に道を作ることはできます。
Yes! Yes!
最強の踊りになります。
You know, so much satisfaction with that, Hinata. Don't worry about it. Being a great decoy is as cool as being the ace.
だから頑張ってくださいはなんか違うかな。頑張りましょうはなんか生意気な感じだ。
ひなただっけ。エースってさ、大抵ウイングスパイカーのレフトのポジションの選手がそう呼ばれるけど、
Well, sometimes it could be the opposite, just the main gun, just like Ivan Zaitsev,
それは確かにエースの
one of the greatest opposites of all time, Clayton Stanley from
俺
USA.
のトスがあればどんなブロックとだって勝負できる。あんな風にセッターに言わせられるっていうのもとんでもなくすごいことだと思うよ。だからなんだ、どんな呼び名でもポジションでも敵チームに一番恐れられる選手が一番かっこいいと思わないか。
It is, it is,
あの
it
ミドル
is.
ブロッカーやべえぞ。気をつけろ。
The ace is not the default left-wing spiker. They can be the most coordinated or consistent player, but sometimes even the middles can be the ace. At some point, I was the ace of my college team, but I was the middle.
朝日はでっかいくせにほんと気は小さいな。
ちゃんとお前も復活したな、ツガ。
うじうじくよくよいじいじしててすみませんでした。
そこまで言ってない。頼れる西野も戻ってきたし、でも京都を突き飛ばしたりするのは二度となしね。あと名ばかりのエースのヘナチョコウィングスパイカーも戻ってきてたな。そういえば。
It's back, and they're a full roster.
じゃあ一発締めてとっとと上がれ。
Fight. Yeah. I really like this episode. I really like this episode because it emphasizes that even middles, being the greatest decoy, as most middles are, is an integral part of the team. And you can actually go back to one of my videos where the first time I talked about Haikyuu in this channel, and it's basically there how I was able to appreciate the position of a middle more and more as I aged, even until the end of my indoor career. Like, I couldn't be more proud that I was one of the more prominent middles here in the country, and I wish that I could have embraced that position more especially at the height of my career when I was part of the national team. But all of that is in the past. I have a different set of goals right now for beach volleyball. But yeah, I really enjoyed this video, and I hope you did also and learned something from it, even if it's not a first time reaction. So yeah, once again, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe and ring the bell for notifications so you won't miss out on future volleyball reaction videos. And once again, it's Dr. AJ, and as always, keep safe, keep healthy, and I wish you all good vibes.